more about the market mood. Andrew, I think we're going to have to obviously pay attention to these, whether you want to classify it as a profit warning. We're now getting into earnings season, and the market's going to have to make a determination on which stocks it wants to be positioned in based on, the profit updates that we're getting from these various corporations.
Yeah, I think the focus is still going to be on the guidance, John. And we saw this in the first quarter. I mean, the results that came out of the previous quarter were not entirely bad. But we saw a negative market reaction in those situations where companies were unwilling or unable to provide clear guidance as to future revenue growth and future earnings growth. I don't see this earnings season being any different. In fact, I would argue it's probably going to be worse in terms of the uncertainty coming out of guidance for these companies. You're absolutely right. Investors are going to be looking at this quarter because this is the quarter where we have seen a massive deterioration in business and consumer sentiment. We've seen not only anecdotal evidence, we've seen data suggesting there is a cooling off effect taking place in the States. This is a quarter where you would expect to see the juncture or the inflection point in terms of corporate activity. So I think this is going to be a massively important quarter. And I would just say to investors, strap in your seatbelts, because I think this is going to be a little bit more turbulent than what we saw last time around.
Well, and just a quick follow question on technology, because everybody looks at he sees headlines around corrections, that kind of stuff. Tech has had it the worst off the peak. The NASDAQ 100, well over a 10% decline from the peak to the trough before it started to bounce. And even this week, we started with investors showing more willingness to take on risk and to get back into tech. But as we move through Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday trading, everybody seemed a little bit unsure about whether they really wanted to show that commitment. How are you feeling about what happens with technology from here?
Well, I think tech is providing some opportunities, John. So I wouldn't totally disagree with a view that when we get these pullbacks, there are some interesting opportunities in that segment of the market. The AI story is not dead, in my opinion. Capital expenditures around AI will continue to grow. And I think the thing we have to look back on here is that, yes, we've got a very uncertain economic picture. When we get those types of scenarios, companies pull back the reins on capital expenditure across the board, not just tech. But we have a segment of the market that really was overvalued on a relative basis to other sectors. So not surprising that you're going to get these catalysts producing a much greater pullback in tech than we have seen in other parts of the market. But I do think within that segment, John, investors can find opportunities. And, again, I don't think this is going to be buy the Mag 7, walk away and forget about it. This is going to be look inside the Mag 7 for maybe one or two opportunities that you can safely put in your portfolio. And again, maybe walk away from it for a stage.
All right. We're going to take a quick break, Andrew. We'll be back with you. Do investors want